What is going on, everybody? We are back with another week of the Quigley podcast, and I was actually informed before this one. It is episode 17, so I was correct last week and this week. That's 2 in a row. Let's keep a count. But we do have some amazing topics to touch on this week, as always, right? We always bring good topics. Xbox layoffs, potentially Halo going to a new studio, or wait, I could have just messed that up. Halo news is here. A new Halo game coming out very soon. We also have all sorts of esports news, esports World Cup starting, tournaments that are being announced, things that are going on around different scenes outside of Halo as well. We're going to touch on all of that in this one. So if you would like to hear about any of that, stick around. And once again, hopefully, I'll see you at the end of this video when I do the outro. So go watch the video. What is going on, everybody? We are back with another week of the Quigley podcast. This being episode 17 of what I believe is technically our 3rd season. Usually we do like a little bit of a break during the summer. We get, break off a little bit. We start back up with the college Halo season. Right now, Halo not in a great place, so I feel like there's just no point in breaking off. We should just continue on. So it feels weird saying episode 17. I was thinking about this the other day. My intro is just going really long now. I was thinking about it the other day. This is like episode I don't know. We've probably done close to 15 per season. This is 3 seasons now. So what, maybe?
I can actually tell you. How about that? How about I just tell you?
I mean, yeah. How many total episodes? Let's start the intro just like that.
Yeah. So we're around. What is that? 47.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 47, 48, something like that. Yep.
Not bad. That's not bad.
It isn't actually.
That's almost a full year's worth of episodes.
It is actually.
So if you guys go start watching now, you could watch 1 episode a week all the way up till now, and by the time you got here, we'd already have enough to make a full year.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have more than that, but there'd be enough to make a full year.
You'll have I'm trying to another year of content ahead. Yeah. Look at you. Look at you, man.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Sometimes I do math.
I mean, successfully. There's a question mark in the end.
That is true.
But we do have some topics today. But first, how's it going? I mean, I feel like we've been in Discord a lot recently doing some stuff, but like life-wise, like today you said you were I was like, when you home? You were like late. It feels like you got home at your normal time, actually.
Still late though. I mean, it's 10 o'clock, late as in time to get home.
Yeah, but it's our normal time.
Yeah, but it's still late, like in the sense of getting home at that time. Like most people would be home, most people working their 9 to 5, they're home by I don't know. I don't work 9 to 5, so I don't really know what time people are home by 9 to 5. It's just,
I mean, I actually got to go home early today.
Oh,
yeah, we had so many people staffed, and I was just like, "There's nothing to do. Can I go home?"
Oh, okay. I thought they just sent you home.
No, I asked to because I was like, I don't feel like sitting here all day when I could be like editing or doing stuff like actually that matters to me.
Oh, so Best Buy doesn't matter to you, or did you just say that live?
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
I am sorry, sir, but if I need my phone fixed, it better matter to you.
Yours might matter for a little bit.
Because you won't be able to get in contact with me and you'll miss me.
I'm literally like,
you know who I miss?
You miss Dill, don't you?
I do. If anyone doesn't know, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this. I mean, whatever. Do it and then ask for permission later. Or don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness later. Yeah. My boy, our boy, Dill, one of the backbones of college Halo. He's in Korea, man, for a month. He's gone for a month, I believe, close to ish. The Gen G practicum abroad, man.
It's a month-long thing?
It's about a month, yeah.
I thought it was a week.
No. Dude,
Really?
yeah, it's a good bit of time.
That's
Yeah. But so far, I haven't heard anything bad. It is weird though because like I sent him a message.
ouch.
I sent him a message this morning, or like no, it was like midday, and I was like, "Hi, honey, me and the kids miss you. We." I was like, "Oh, my camera's doing it." I was like, "We hope that you bring the milk back home soon." And I looked down. Oh, I know what my camera's doing it. Hold up. I know what's happening. Um, but while I'm fixing this, and I was like looking at everything. Let me make sure I don't lag out right now. All right. And I was looking. I'm also gonna fix my camera. Looking at everything, and there we go. And I was like, it's like 1 p.m. here. I wonder like what time it is over there. 2:15 a.m.
Nope.
And I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this guy's asleep. And I'm messaging him, asking him why he left the kids.
You're like, don't forget the milk.
But at the end of the day, sorry, that was the long rant to say that we're very proud and we're hyped that he got an incredible opportunity like that. Can't wait to, get him back in the States, maybe have him on for an episode, hear about his experiences in Seoul, or I think that's where Genji is at. I can't.
Yep.
I think that's yeah. So, but that's hype. That's hype. Great opportunities for
That's
great
crazy.
people, man.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Well, I thought it was so short. Wait, we gotta
No,
play.
no.
We gotta play HRL without him that long.
Yeah.
We didn't think this HRL thing through. Someone should let Cave know. Well,
Maybe a little bit.
that's crazy. Well, I guess we can kind of speak on a few topics. Still being in Seoul with an esports org right now. One of our topics today is actually EWC started. You know, G's obviously in some of these competitions, and it's just crazy to think, you know, kind of how an esports org in Seoul is competing in EWC. When you think of it in like that kind of terms, you're like, whoa. But EWC started. Have you watched any of it? Not a Seoul. Okay. So
Mm-mm.
the only thing I've watched, and people are going to clown on me for this, is the Dota. Yes.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay.
No, I wanted to kind of. Holy cow! I was choked on my food. I not to like cut you off if you're still going on Dota. Please continue. I just wanted to kind of say like, isn't it kind of crazy that this is what is this the 4th year of EWC?
I think so. I think it is the 4th year.
Like I remember them announcing that originally and everyone being like, "Oh, this is such a cool idea," but like, is it really ever gonna happen?
Yep.
And then it did, and it was sick. And then now here we are, 4 years later.
Exactly. I do find that crazy because I remember when it was announced too. I honestly thought it was the craziest thing to be announced because my first thing of like EWC was, why would we travel to something that's just being called the Esports World Cup? Like, is this real for esports to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to this?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I guess to that extent, like, and we may have even talked about this way back when in previous episodes, because it feels like a conversation we might have had. I can't remember, but I I don't know. This could have been about anything, honestly. But like, you got to think about like years and years ago when the Olympics started. Like,
Yeah.
I can imagine people had the same mindset there with like, are these professional athletes really going to hop on a plane and fly to one country or one, continent, whatever, and all compete in their specific sports? And it's like, there had to have been people who thought it wasn't going to carry through. And now look at the Olympics, like, I mean, it's insane. Look at,
Go ahead.
Look at the World Cup.
He got really sad, guys. USA is bowed out on
They didn't bow out. They just got absolutely
a
smashed out. It was rough.
Belgium did take them out. But I'm actually glad that you brought up the World Cup and the Olympics because of EWC. It is always the same location. It is always the same area. I understand why, because that's the business who owns it, right? It's where the owners are at. Do you think there's a future where EWC, I mean, it's a month long, right? Or hold on,
It's longer than that. It's longer than that. It's running from what 2 weeks ago all the way to August.
Oh yeah. 7 weeks. It literally ends the day before my son is born.
Oh my gosh.
I got time. I can watch everything.
That's insane.
It's a 7 week long thing. Do you think this could be in another country, another location? Or do you think they are going to just keep it in the owner's box, essentially, like where they're at?
Wait, what's the actual question?
Like, so in FIFA,
I got
like
so shocked.
FIFA and Olympics, they travel, right? Each year that happens, it's somewhere else.
Yeah.
But the Esports World Cup is in the same location every single time.
Except this year because of circumstances.
Right. But I mean, I think the only reason they moved was because of the circumstances, not because they really wanted to.
I think that might be the opportunity. And not just like, and that sounds really bad because the circumstances are bad. Like, I'm not saying that it's good that there are wars going on and like we literally can't have a tournament in this country because it would be dangerous for people to be there. But this could be the opportunity for them to see, hey, there is genuine potential here in other countries. And like we just saw, from what I heard, and I could be wrong, the venue that they're using is the same one that was used for the Gentlemates Call of Duty Major.
Yes.
If you don't know, we actually talked about that last week, so go back and watch that one to hear our thoughts on that major. It was insane. There were a lot of people. I mean, it was a huge event, and not if, I'm pretty sure they will. People are going to turn up for EWC. It's going to be a big event. I mean, I don't want to be like that, but like I feel like it really is going to come down to how much they make from it, right? But I think there's a chance here that they see like, oh, there's like an opportunity here for us to expand and have travel into other locations, right? I mean, imagine EWC, in America, or EWC in Brazil, or EWC in Birmingham. No, I'm joking. No, they're never going there. Like, imagine if it was like as big as DreamHack. Like,
right,
you have this event every, well, they don't do it every 4, like the World Cup or whatever, but every year, and it's like at different locations every time. That would just be really cool to see. So,
well,
I don't know.
I think the finals this year, for each finals, is in a different
venue.
Hold on.
Are we sure about this?
So yes, Valorant's at the STC Arena, which is in Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
ALGS is at Aquidia City Grid, which is in Saudi Arabia. But like Fatal Fury is at Alon's Vault, which is in Germany or Munich.
That's a little crazy. So they're just doing the finals in different places?
I mean, it does say like the group stages are there too, but I didn't look at player cams when I was watching Dota. I only watched the matches. Like the Dota 2. Let's see, where is this at?
He's thinking.
Yeah, using Google. Yeah, so Dota 2 is in Paris.
Okay.
Free Fire is in Saudi Arabia. So, but it looks like it's all the same areas. It's STC Arena, Um,
I thought
but
everything was going to be in pairs. I don't know why I thought
I mean,
everything was moving there.
I thought it was too, at least the way they perceived it. But it could just be our esports. You know what I'm saying? Um, like,
Is COD in pairs or is it in Saudi?
hold on, we can. I'm gonna cook COD here in a second after I look at this really long COD schedule for some.
Wait. What about hate? Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
What about Halo?
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We weren't invited. We weren't invited. Again, 4 years in a row. Not invited. The Saudis must hate watching Halo, man.
It might. You never know. Okay, so I thought COD was in Paris. It's
Okay.
not.
All right.
COD is in Riyadh.
Oh. Then where did this whole rumor that everything was going to be in Paris this year?
Well, let's see here. Honor of Kings is in Paris. Mobile Legends Bang Bang is in Paris. Let's see. Dota 2 is in Paris. And huh. I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Well, fair enough. News outlets are still saying it's all in Paris, but I mean, if that's from their official site, like we got to go with what's official, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna take, you know.
Well, right. That, and take technically some things with like a grain of salt on the site. This could have been planned before things hit the fan. You know what I mean? Where it was like, oh, we can't do it here. Whatever.
I get what you're saying.
But I like, it's all inside of buildings. You know what I mean? So it's really hard for any of us to be like, it's actually not there. You know what I mean? But anywho, because like ALGS is in this huge building. I know our friend John is posted from Paris and said he'd be there for almost 3 months, and he's been there for a minute. So I don't know. Don't know. But I have a gripe. Okay, with this schedule. How does COD have more time allotted to them than Valorant? Go on.
Because Val
Go on.
plays weird for their stages. I think they do like best of ones or some junk at the start.
They're only 1 day different.
Less teams? I don't know.
Yeah. See, you're just pulling it out of the air now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? Wait.
That's it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
There we go.
16 off rip?
I mean, that's the same as COD.
In less time. Well, to me, let me say this. A Valorant series is longer than a COD series.
Yeah, that is true.
And the fact, I mean, they're playing their playoffs right now, Valorant is. But like, and this isn't me hating on COD, guys. Okay? This isn't me trying to be like COD's horrible.
It is, but continue.
So it's from the 31st of July to the 2nd of August is last chance qualifiers for COD. Okay.
That is Challengers or Warzone?
I guess Challengers.
I didn't think there was a last chance. I thought it was just
or however they're doing it this year. It doesn't let me really look at format unless I dig into it. I'm not really going to dig that much into it. Then there's 2 days off.
okay.
And then coming back on the 5th, a Wednesday. And I mean, it says jihad, so but 5th, 6th, and 7th are the group stage. So 3 days for group stages for COD.
A little weird.
Okay, glad we're on the same page. And then they have 1 day for playoffs. And then the finals.
Indeed weird. Indeed. I'll give you that. What's you had to drink there?
I had tea.
Okay.
But it's just weird. I mean, I know the schedules are all over the place. They're in different arenas. They're all in different places. That part's a little sad, right? Not seeing multiple esports in the same arena near the same time. I mean, bro, COD has more time. Or no, they don't. Siege has more time than COD. But it's just, I don't know. So weird that COD is just getting that much time to do something that half the time takes 3 days to do.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see how fun that will be to watch, because I'm kind of I mean, the format kind of sucks anyways, right? Like, we don't get and we've talked about it when it comes to Halo, right? We don't get a lot of, if we're watching COD, we don't get to see a lot of COD. Like, some people play 3 games a weekend. They used to play like 15 a weekend.
That is true.
So we'll see how it comes. But I am excited for this EWC for all esports. So, like, not just COD. I'm really excited to see where ALGS and Valorant go, since by this weekend we'll have the Valorant champs and ALGS champs for EWC. So that'd be cool.
I thought this weekend?
Yep. Valorant finals are Sunday the 12th. And then ALGS is Saturday the 11th.
ALGS is playing playoffs right now. How are they?
They're playing group stages right now.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was trolling.
They played playoffs in the lead-in, I think. Like, during that weekend. During that week in the lead-in.
Okay.
And then we're playing group stages starting yesterday.
Holy cow. Holy cow, bro. I almost just lost it. Gosh.
What?
I forgot I had my water bottle on the floor. And so, like, I stuck my feet forward and I accidentally pushed it over with one foot and it fell on the other foot. And I thought something grabbed my foot, dog. Like, if I wouldn't have realized immediately that it was my water bottle, you would have seen me jump out of this chair and over this desk, dog. It would have been over. Oh my gosh, man. That actually scared me.
He's losing it, guys. But for like EWC, are you excited to see anything in particular? I mean, you want to watch the soccer game?
I think you're funny.
Yeah, I do.
You're funny.
I do think I am.
I will not be watching the soccer game.
I can't.
I don't know. I mean, I'll watch ALGS. I enjoy Apex. Like, competitive Apex is probably. I've always enjoyed, like, early drop is nice because, like, you know, you have your quick fights like early on, and then I like that. I mean, I think they did a really good job with, like, how they run their redeploy system. Like, I think Warzone is just trash, like, because you just have money. Oh, let me go buy my teammate back. Or it's Resurgence, and then everybody's just flying in 24/7. So, like, I like the reboot system where, like, you know, they have to actually play to get the banner, or you can craft the banner, but there's still some, like, team play in that because you then have to go to a reboot thing, and it takes time, and your player comes in with a, you know, terrible kit So like, but then like that calm where like you get down to like your last like, I would love to say like, because most people think final circle, you're thinking like 3 to 5 teams, but usually final circle in Apex is like 8 to 10 teams. And you get down to that 8 to 10, and then it's like this calm moment where like everything, like everybody's kind of trying to figure out where they need to go.
Right.
And then everybody just rushes center as the storm starts moving in, and it's just like mayhem. And the end of Apex games are probably like viewership wise are probably some of the most like doped like
Yeah.
things to watch.
Well, I mean, there's a famed picture of all of us during Hall of Fame. During our Apex team getting down to the wire, and all of us in a row, we're all just screaming at them. I will agree with that. Just like, especially going into finals, because it's going to work the same, right? It's a point system.
Yes, it should be working the same. They generally run their same format no matter what like tournament it is. So if you're not aware, they do run a match point final system. I believe that was pretty much not like invented, but like capitalized on by Apex. And then I believe Warzone kind of followed suit later on. In some of their tournaments. I don't know if all Warzone tournaments run the same, but for Apex, you have group stages. I don't know how EWC 100% works, but for most tournaments, group stages. So all teams are placed, so let's say there's 40 teams, there's 4 groups of 10. So that'd be A, B, C, D, and your group stages. So everyone plays everybody. So you have 20 teams in a game of Apex Legends. So that would be, one pool is A and C, B and D, and then it flips. So then you have A and B, C and D, and then you get A and D, B and C, right? So like every pool plays each other. And then once all those games are played out, I believe it's 8 games per pool set. So like A and D play 8 games.
Oh.
Like 8 full Apex games. And then B and C will play full, like, so all the way through 8 games each time. And then through that you get points in all of your games. And then that goes into so all your points, then you get your top like 10 of each. So top 10 from A, top 10 from B, top 10 from C, top 10 from D, all move up. And then those are then split where you have like your top 5 from each, create a new pool where they go up into like the winner's side of stuff. And then the other 10 go into or the other 20 go into the losers. And some of this may have changed. It's been a while since like I've kept up like very well with that scene. I watch it time to time now. But then you have, of course, like you're just playing through, and then so often it goes right back to the same thing where like 10 teams get knocked out because they don't have enough points to qualify. Once you get to your final 20, that's it. Your final 20 plays. Everyone's kind of reset back to that 0 point, except I believe whoever comes into first out of groups. Because I think first place does get like a 10-point start, or like some sort of, they get some sort of bonus. It might be 5, but like they get a bonus to how many points they start with,
right?
Or at least used to. And then of course from there you play Apex for as long as it takes to reach the match point threshold. So let's say that was 80 points, right? So you get 1 point for every kill, and then placement also matters. So like first place, you might get, I don't know the exacts, but let's just say theoretically 20 points for first place. I don't think it's actually that high. Maybe 15 for first place, and then like 10 for second, and then 5 for third, and then like 5th through 8th gets like 3 points, and then 9th and 10th get like 2 points or something. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Right.
So you do get kind of points for being higher on the ladder, but then you also get points for every kill that you get. Let's say that threshold is 80. This team reaches 80. They don't win. If they win that game with 80 points, they don't get it. They have to reach 80, then go into the next game and win. So there's times, anyone doesn't know, I went to AOGS Championship year 2. It was here in Raleigh, so not too far from me. And that was like one of the longest ones, at least at that time. I think it was like 15 or 16 games. and there was, I mean, like half the lobby was at match point by the time Dark Zero won it. So it's a cool format to me.
Okay.
It adds higher stakes than just like, oh, first team to get this score wins.
This says survival. Is that a normal thing, or is it
What do
usually
you mean?
group stage into finals?
What do you mean survival?
It says group stage, and then it goes into ALGS survival.
Survival might be the thing that because I don't remember what that was called, but that thing where like you get your top 20 and your bottom 20, and then they have to play like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have your top 20 that are in winners, so they get to, if they get knocked down, like your top 20 plays, and then the top 10 from that move on to like the final bracket. The bottom 10 from that top bracket drop down to play the top 10 from that bottom bracket. The bottom 10 from that bottom bracket are out. Kind of like a loser bracket, upper bracket type thing.
Okay.
That might be what that is. I don't know. I honestly don't remember what it was called.
Well, we'll find out in 2 days.
We shall find, or someone could let us know in the comments.
That's true. We'll see what happens.
We shall.
I don't know. I'm kind of excited for that. I definitely want a long one. I don't want a blowout. I mean, who wants a blowout in Apex? But I hope.
Me in my games.
I mean, I mean, most of these arenas are still in Saudi. One of them is in Paris. I thought COD was going to be in Paris. I mean, the way they talked about it, they were going to be. At least in everything I've seen, they're posting pictures of the Empire State Building. You know, sorry, not Empire State Building.
I didn't know that was moved.
What's it called? I'm so tired.
I was like, we're having it in New York now.
Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower. Guys, it is almost 11 p.m. Eiffel
That's
Tower.
getting old.
Hey,
dude, wait. No, I gotta tell you this, dude. There was a kid at the gym, and I was trying to show him like some like form tips on his squat, and I was showing him like, you know, you don't want to like, he was like trying to get like better depth, and so like I dropped down, and on my dude, I'm coming back up, and my right knee just pops, like it just crackles, and he just goes, "I heard that pop," and I was like, "Yeah, dog, I'm getting older."
That's funny.
Oh, it was so loud too.
That's hilarious, actually. But we'll see what comes out of EWC, and we'll see what comes out of Ben's knee at some point. But let's dive into the next topic here, since now I'm seeing a lot of it. We're gonna end off with the Halo competition news, but right here, let's talk about some possible industry changing aspects. We all know Microsoft is restructuring right now. If anybody uses the internet or plays a Microsoft game, everybody's seeing the layoffs. Everybody's seeing the restructure. Studios are closing down. But there is a leak, and the leak is coming from a notable source that not many people, usually they're right.
Okay.
So we're diving into this. I'm trying to like read it too, but is that Halo Studios is going to be under a new publisher. And as in, yes, it's still a Microsoft company game, but they are possibly going under Blizzard Activision as like their publishing team. Blizzard's obviously a huge company, right? That was acquired by Microsoft at the end of 2024, I believe, or somewhere around there. But the leak is that with these Xbox changes, the Microsoft changes, is that Halo is going to be under this new umbrella of a business. And I guess I don't know how you feel about that or what your mindset is on that. To me, I like that. I personally do. You being somebody that's not like game dev, not on that side of the business, Halo being moved under a new publisher, like what does that make you think if that were to happen? Thinking.
We saw it once. How did they go for him?
What do you mean?
Bungie.
That was under a new developer.
Yeah, but Bungie went to they now it's 343. Look
Oh,
where that got us. Well, look where that got us.
yeah, but now we still have 343 going under a new publisher for Halo Studios.
Oh, I get. Okay, I see what you're saying. Different scenario. I mean, I still think like that changes the direction that they take in certain stuff.
Okay. What do you think, honestly? Because, I mean, we've already talked down on a game that's published by Activision. This episode. Do you think we're
What
going
game
to
is that?
be Call of Duty? um, do you think, like, we're going to see aspects that we have in COD? And I don't mean game side. I mean, like, publisher decision, like, impacting Halo in any fashion if this were to happen.
Yes.
What do you think they are, or you can honestly say you don't know what you think they are?
Activision?
Yeah.
They're gonna want a yearly release
Okay. I'm glad you brought
because
that
that's
up.
because that is the same exact thing. And I mean, I'm just gonna bring it up. That's the same exact thing that they did with Destiny, and Bungie bought out their contract and left.
Okay. Good.
When Destiny 2 released, that was when Bungie kind of had coincided and joined Activision, and Destiny 2 kind of released in a pretty rough spot. A
Yep.
lot of that is accredited to the fact that Activision wanted the release to be sooner than it was supposed to be. We didn't get an actual decent expansion until a little bit later,
True.
which then we found out, which quote unquote, which was Forsaken, if anyone doesn't know, which we found out much later was actually what Destiny 2 was supposed to be. But it was rushed out because Activision had this whole plan that there would be yearly releases of new Destiny life cycles. And I get that works for Call of Duty. I get that. But Call of Duty also has 3 active developers.
Yep.
Not one.
Yeah.
Halo Studios is not going to be able to keep up with a yearly release cycle. Do I think it needs to become something like Halo Infinite? No. But I definitely think, like, for a multiplayer lifespan, 3 to 4 years is not bad.
Right. Yeah. Like what we had this year.
I don't think that there's a reason to rush that team into anything soon. And maybe I'm like absolutely trolling. Maybe they wouldn't do that at all. But just from their previous track record and knowing what they do with COD, you never know.
I would love to take your same topic and spin it a little bit here.
Okay.
Because I'm in the same boat. I hear Activision, I'm like, oh crap. They're gonna ask for yearly releases. Somebody's not gonna be able to deliver, or we're just gonna get, Halo slop of a game because there's not enough lore for our main character to have a yearly release. Right? There's enough Halo lore, but to be fair, if we didn't have Master Chief as the story point, we kind of lose some grip there unless it's a spin-off game. But here's where I'll turn it on you. We can do Halo spin-off games. We can bring them back. As in, when we brought back Halo Wars, one of the most successful times in Halo. Halo 3 ODST was one of the biggest successes to make sure Reach worked. And I don't mean like yearly spin-off games. I just mean the capabilities of producing something releasable like Halo Wars or like Halo 3 ODST, so that way the release of the multiplayer experience is up to snuff.
I'm hearing you.
That's what I hope from act. And to be fair, a lot of people have lost their jobs. Some teams are
That's not
being
great.
some teams are being moved around, and we don't know where they're going. So now the question is, are these people? I mean, even Bethesda Obsidian has announced major layoffs because of this. And I mean, for some reason, they were working on Avowed 2. Have you played Avowed?
No.
Yeah. I don't know. They were working on Avowed 2 for some reason, and literally got told to stop to produce a Fallout game.
That's probably a better move.
But tell me why we're not. But you get what I'm saying is like I'm wondering if some of these decisions are just have been bad. Of like, why are we not making a Fallout game, or why were we not doing A, B, C, or D with Halo? Which is what has probably caused these layoffs. We're working on Avowed 2? What?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Sorry, the Avowed 2 just it threw me for a loop
That is
today.
messed up. Okay. Devs, I hope you guys had something really incredible there. I hate that you guys lost your job. It definitely was not because of your work. Okay, just know that. Okay, this guy, I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing at you on my screen, but I might be pointing the wrong way. So I'm going to point both ways. I don't want to point at myself because that's going to look bad. This guy
Look,
definitely thinks that it was your fault.
it's not their fault. I think it's their leader's fault. Because if you look at any of these decisions, and literally,
Widowy?
Widowy, the CEO, literally was like, these layoffs were coming, basically due to poor leadership. People in Microsoft or game studios and Microsoft had to go through 14 different leaders to get a decision. Okay, a decision, not an idea, not a new game. They had to go through 14 different leaders. What?
Just kind of spinning off of this really quickly and we can like keep going. I just wanted to did you see the new Destiny raid website that got released?
I'll Google it right now.
They made a fake raid where the boss is Pete Parsons and you throw tomatoes at him to kill him.
Hold on. What's it called?
I don't know. You just gotta look up the Pete Parsons raid or something. It's actually a website you can go and you throw tomatoes at Pete Parsons' picture for killing Destiny.
It's the most Googled thing when you type his name.
Is it really?
If you type Pete Parsons, the most Googled thing is the Pete Parsons raid.
There you go.
It's even on the Steam community site.
There you go.
That's crazy.
But no, I think you're 100% right. It does at the end of the day come down. It comes down to leadership. At the end of the day, and it seems like maybe on the back end of things, and I'm not trying to throw anything down towards somebody who's not even in the company anymore, but maybe there were some things going on that Phil Spencer didn't know about, or maybe did know about, that clearly needed to be uncovered and fixed. Sadly, to the expense of multiple people's jobs. It seems like every time we turn around, there's layoffs, there's cuts, there's this, that, and the other happening across a lot of companies in this industry. I guess my thing, it sucks, dude, because like a lot of these people, man,
right,
are really good at what they do.
Well, here's my
And,
thing. I just want to say that they're really good at what they do. But then you look at these games.
He said but. I said but.
When
Here he goes.
We have this conversation like every time we're talking about like new games coming out, and we're like, why? Why did we do this? Splitgate 2. Why did we do this? Like, there are Call of Duties that we had to rush launch just so the next one might be better. You know what?
That's true.
So it's
That's
like,
true.
why are we doing this? And I can understand in the developer sense. They're like we'll use Bungie. Bungie made
Please do.
Halo. They made their trilogy. They said, that's my game. Okay. That's my game. Oh, here's our goodbye. Here's Halo Reach. Okay. You get our prequel to the story we created. Halo Reach, and then we're gone. But in my opinion, they did the right thing, and they're like, the Halo franchise is something that you should keep. The Call of Duty franchise is something you should keep. So they bring in 343.
And then they give us the biggest pile of
Yes, they give us Halo 4 because they were
to the
told
rock.
they were told to have their own direction. This is Halo. Make your story. This was the ending of 3. That is it. There wasn't an aspect of we have all this lore to go off of. You could have easily talked to a Bungie employee in leadership and been like, so I know you guys ended it, but if you didn't, where would you go with this?
And they would not have said Halo 4.
Right. They wouldn't have. Master Chief would not be alone fighting robots all day long.
Wasn't that Halo 5?
It's in both.
Okay. Fair.
Halo 5 has more of the team aspect because of Guardians. It has the Prometheans that are in Halo 4 and a lot of elites, and the fact that you're fighting a story where you're trying to save Cortana and it turns out you can't, so you get weapon. And Halo 4 is straight up, I'm floating through space. Oh my God, Cortana's corrupted. Oh my God, Prometheans. Oh my God, so on and so forth.
Oh, way to spoil it. No, I'm joking.
But it's just, I wonder if at that time it was 14 layers of leadership to have an idea to listen to. You know how long it would, like, imagine if conversation, I won't leak the conversation, but the conversation we all had last week, could you imagine if you were not allowed to say anything to Super or I, and you had to go through 14 people? How long would that take to get to somebody?
A lot of times I would forget.
Exactly. You would have moved on, produced something, and been like, oh, crap. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, and I wonder how many times that has happened in developments of all these games we're playing. I mean, it's really crazy to think about. I think it's going down to 3 layers now, is essentially what's been projected, instead of 14 layers of like leadership to pass the baton through. It is just 3.
Not great.
I think 3 is a perfect number. When I worked for with a team as big as 350, we had 3 layers of leadership. It was literally, it was everybody in my team. Then it was me, my boss, like my supervisor, and then our boss, and that was it. And majority of the time, I didn't even need James, who was the big boss. That was just if we were doing something so hectic that we thought we might break something.
That's fair. That's fair.
But it's just, I wonder if that's what happened with Halo Infinite. I wonder if that's what's been happening with CODs, because the complaints we've had with CODs are just bad. And then all these launches that are going on, I just wonder if that's what's happening, and why we have such a delay on games that necessarily, let me say this, in the business sense, should be being developed. And I understand developers, you want to make a game that you want to make. That's great. Let's make some money first. Let's grow the industry, not kill it. And I think, no offense to Phil Spencer, he did a great, 20 years. But like you said, maybe some things just were not in his purview because it never was. Oh, he's got something.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Keep going.
But like you said, like Phil Spencer, maybe there's just things that weren't in his purview, and maybe that was because of the leadership decisions of having to go through so many people. They would just can ideas. They would just stop it. They would halt it. They would be like, "Nah, we don't need that," because they didn't want to deal with the headache of going through all these people to get something okay. And to me, that is a scary business plan. And to be fair, when you acquire all these studios with no ground and no ideal changes, you end up in that ecosystem that was created.
You said something wrong.
What did I say?
12 years.
Oh, it was 12? It was 12?
But you said one more thing wrong also.
Oh, what else did I say?
You said good years.
Oh, sorry.
In those 12 years, we got Halo 5 and Halo Infinite.
True. Was he really only CEO for 12 years?
2014 to 2026.
Who was before him?
I don't know. But not a great look. I mean, whoever was before him doesn't matter because he was there when Halo 4 came out, and it's just GG's. That guy's career's got to be over.
Oh. From 2007 to 2013. It took a year to get a CEO.
Wait, so nobody was there when Halo 4 came out. That's why it came out. Oh my gosh, we got to go back in time. Got to go back in time and get Phil Spencer in a year before. He could have shut that thing down.
It took a whole year to get a CEO in there.
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of crazy to think about. Well, yeah. At least we know what happened there.
Indeed we do.
But I mean, to me, that's just crazy. I couldn't imagine making you go through 14 people to get your plan across or your idea across. It just blows my mind. You'd never get anything done. Ever.
Which is why Xbox was getting nothing done.
So maybe this is a good thing. It's essentially an Xbox reset. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I hope it's good. So there is something coming out in December. We just don't know what it is. That was part of the leaks too, that there is an announcement in December. Like
it's coming in December or like they're announcing it in December?
So we don't know. We just know something's being revealed at Halo Fest in December. That's it.
Halo Combat Evolved 2? Halo Combat Evolved the remaster?
That's crazy. Could you imagine?
I would actually do nothing. I don't know where I was going.
Oh, okay.
I'd be really mad, but what am I gonna do?
Well, something that might make you mad because I feel like it's oversaturated. But going into the last bit of Halo news that's kind of going on, this month. I think it's this month.
It is this month.
It's at the end of the month. But a new Halo tournament or event, we'll say that, was announced. And I feel like we totally dropped the ball because we started this and now everybody's doing it. Is another 2v2 event. But this time, it's partnered with someone I never thought. I mean, he's done his due diligence, but Shyway, partnered with Luminon Gaming, is hosting a 2v2 tournament. Called the Double Down Duos. Pretty good name.
I agree.
Pretty good name. But it starts July 18th, and there's $2,000. It's
a good pool of cash.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. To see. So I guess we'll see. And Shyway, I think it's come up. Huh?
It's a what?
It's a cool thing to see.
Oh. I thought you said it's a C. I was like, what?
Oh, no. Cool thing to see. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Again, it's another duos event. I feel like this is now like the 4th episode we've talked about duos. Do you think it's just there's no profit right now in 4s?
It's time for the Quigley 4v4 showdown. No, I'm joking. I don't think anybody wants to put major money into 4s right now. For one thing, not a lot's going on with team play in Halo at the moment. and putting a lot of money into a prize pool for something where excuse me, sorry. It is getting late and I'm old. Where you basically know that if you open it to everyone, Shopify Rebellion is just going to swoop in and win the whole thing. What's the point? You know? I don't know. I feel like maybe the 2v2 thing is just everybody trying to throw something at the wall, see if something works, trying to get some community things made up and running. I don't hate it. I will not be, well, I don't know. I may not be around the 18th, so I probably won't play in it. But it's a cool thing. See another 2v2 going on. You have the HGG X Ghostify going on pretty soon here, and then you also have that one. So that's 2 different 2v2 tournaments coming to the Halo teams.
Yeah, I hope it works. I know Luminon is they are grinding for Halo, and they're showing the most love, I think, in my opinion. But with these events, oh, what do you got? He's got something good.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I mean, I just feel like we have something to talk about before this thing is over. But you're still talking about the events, so let's keep talking about the events.
I might bring it up here in a second. Let's see if we're on the same wavelength.
Does it have? Okay, all right.
Let's just see.
I mean, if you notice, I did change my seating arrangement for a specific reason.
Oh, we'll talk about that at the end.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that is at the end. So we're not in the same wavelength. Funny enough,
we're not.
So we have a 2v2 event, but we just had a pro player announce his retirement.
Oh,
Bound
yeah,
has essentially thrown away all Halo comp, which to me is a little. I think the way he went about it is a little crazy. I get it. You know, he doesn't want to put all his hours into comp. I don't think he had a good last season of Halo. Like getting second all the time wasn't fun. And then he goes into COD. He drops before he gets into an actual challengers event. He drops from just playing scrims. And then as we go into it, he announced his retirement. And it was a little maybe like disheartening, maybe. Because it was very, I would say, like passive aggressive at the fact that Halo is not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna just speak my mind, man.
Go ahead.
Have we not already heard this one time? Oh, these events aren't good enough for me, so I'm done playing. I'm going to Call of Duty, and then he comes right back and he plays. Not saying that's gonna happen this time, but it is the same type of like complaining, and I do get it. Like, you've played at the highest level, you've seen these huge events where things are going on, and you know, having to see the esport that you love fall to where it's at right now cannot be fun.
Right.
But to sit here and dog on it and be like, these events are scum, they're not even, I think he literally said they're not even worth my time.
Right.
Like okay, so you're saying that these events are terrible, but then you're not doing anything about it by sitting here complaining on stream and then quitting. And and to each their own. Like, it's 100% his choice to stop competing. I'm not saying that he shouldn't stop competing. I just think sitting here talking about how terrible every event has been this year, how terrible the Halo scene is, how it's not worth his time, is like just a slap to the face, where he's already saying that they're getting slapped in the face. It's like he's watching 343 or Halo Studios punch Halo down, and Bound's like, you guys shouldn't do that, and then he throws a few punches himself and then walks off. Like, what? What?
Your analogy was great.
Halo, you guys aren't helping this guy? And then he's like, all right, I'm out. Like, what?
Your analogy is great, actually.
That's what he did.
That's true. So again, like that kind of thing, and Bound is honestly, he's a genuine guy. He's a nice guy. He's not, you know, not negative to the community in any fashion. If they need something, they want to talk to him. Like at events, he takes photos.
And that's also no disrespect to him. Like I said, that's
Yeah,
100% his decision. And I'm not saying anything bad about him stepping away. I just wish he would have done it in less of like a this game is done, these
yeah,
events are trash. You know what I mean? Like, sorry,
yeah,
continue.
exactly. Like I'm in the same boat of like people are putting a lot of effort into making this happen for people like us, right? Um, People that the AMs that are still playing the game because guess what? They never had the chance to just like this is their chance just to play the game, get a little as best as they can until a new multiplayer experience is out. And it's like I'm looking at it and I'm just like I feel like it's one of those things. It's like it's when you're in a toxic relationship, right?
Oh,
And someone says something like they say something to you, and you're instantly like, "No, it's your fault, not mine."
who said something to you?
Everyone. Us when we were on Full Sales Armada team.
Yeah, we said a lot. We said a lot. Oh, man.
But
That night that everybody tuned into OG's stream and we're just crashing.
we're losing on each other.
Oh, man. Everybody got the full soul experience that night.
They really did. They figured out what we do as a team. But it's literally that. Like that's what happened with Bound and Halo. It's that moment, and it just feels so aggressive when it could have just been like, "Hey, I am officially leaving. Um, I will not be competing in the pro league. Hope something comes up. Like hope something happens to Halo and everything." Um, because he probably does miss it, right? And I get he's played the highest
100%.
caliber, but it's like he honestly, people that look up to Bound might even be like, yeah, screw Halo. No, put no effort. They don't want to play it anymore. I mean, he said he's going to stream. Don't get me wrong, but they're like, why am I? If he's not putting the effort, I shouldn't put the effort. And it's like I get it, but it's still a little sad thing to hear, especially in the business we're in, right? I mean, LVT is trying their hardest, I think.
Yeah, I was about to touch on that actually because you mentioned Pro League. Where? Because
It got pushed back, didn't
six,
it?
yeah, it did, but 6/29, which has now been what? Let's count on my calendar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days ago, almost 9 days ago. We got an announcement from LVT himself. We're putting the finishing touches on the new Pro League format and we'll share it with everyone ASAP.
Hey, as soon as possible, man.
I understand that, but can possible be sooner?
I do. I agree. Yeah.
They did update. Yes, you are correct. Season will now begin in August instead of July. But I just don't. I don't know if it's like a sponsorship thing that they can't announce yet, or if there's somebody backing the tournament that they've got to wait on, or something like. It just feels like they're waiting way too long.
Well, my thing is they said format. You know what I mean? Certain things I feel like they should be able to tell us because, like, I mean, it's more than likely going to be an open format of like whoever can do whatever, like to compete in it. Like we could see NASCAS in this pro league right now, kind of deal. It's like, am I not saying it is going to be NAS, right? I love you, Naz. I'm not throwing shade, but I imagine it's going to be an open format. Especially like reading this post, it's just maybe they don't know how to announce it, like how a qualifier is just going to work because we don't like the way the pro league worked before was you had your pro league team or you had your partner teams qualified and then you had 2 slots left. Like we had 8 qualified teams, there were 2 slots left to fill. and those teams battled for those 2 slots to fill. So we had 10 teams. Well, we don't have partnered teams, and we've talked about this before. So I imagine there's going to be a qualifiers. Maybe they just don't know how to tell us, or like LBT doesn't know how to tell us, which is a little offsetting. Because I feel like that would be maybe something you would flesh out by now, especially since you've delayed it again. And maybe the only reason of delay is, I mean, $128,000 is on the line. Okay. Bound announced his retirement. Renegade's not coming back. Who knows?
It's my time.
It might be your time. Who knows if Legend is actually going to play in this thing, because he didn't have a team of 4.
I hear Beps needs a new B. No, Ben could take over Bound's spot.
You heard it here first. We'll add him. But it's just, it's one of those things where what's going to happen, when's it going to happen, and how's it going to happen? So I guess that's really it. I'm with you too. I do hope something happens. If it does not, I don't know, man. I really hope that December announcement is the craziest thing you've ever seen. So,
Halo 2 anniversary.
You're the greatest. But
Halo 4 remastered.
Could you imagine? They might fix the game.
They might know, bro. If they did that, I want you to know there would actually, I genuinely think there would be rioting in the streets. Did you see the Knicks when the Knicks won? The fans in New York torching the streets.
Yeah.
Seattle will look like that. Halo Studios will be burned to the ground if they announced a Halo 4 remake.
That's true. It would be kind of funny.
If you're listening to this, clip this part, send it to them. Okay, this is not a warning. This is not this is not to scare you. This is meant to protect you. Please don't ever do that. Please.
Well, I mean,
it's not worth it.
We'll see what comes out of it. That's all I have for our topics before the closing. Do you have anything else topic related before I lay everything out here in a second?
I do not.
You do not. Alrighty, guys. That's our topics. We do have one announcement to make. And if you're watching the YouTube, you see Ben move a lot. We have officially been approved for an affiliate program with GameSir. So there will be a link. Ooh, look at that. I want that one. But we have been approved officially be an affiliate with GameSir. So there will be a link in both descriptions, the Spotify and the YouTube. You click our LinkedIn. He's locked in. He's locked in. But there will be a link in both the Spotify and the YouTube to click down below to see all our links, and you will see our affiliate link. Do click it. The product's great. As you see, we both use it. A lot of other members use it as well. You'll see that coming through. I'm currently waiting on my Tarantula to get here, so that would be awesome to have too as well. They're moving into multiple different controllers. They also have the phone hookup controllers to get from them. So I promise you, GameSir does not disappoint. They are a good price for the product they offer and provide. Definitely tune in, lock into it. It's a great controller. You can use our link down in our link tree. It'll be awesome. Alongside that, you can subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Twitch, and follow us on Twitter. That way you can see everything we do to update. You're going to see a new series starting this Friday. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that. There is some details in the description of that video that's going live. So do tune in, read that description. And,
keep going. I do want to share my piece, but keep going.
And when the new Halo drops, there will be live streams going on the Quigley channel of everything under the sun. We're going to have YouTube tutorials. We're going to have podcasts involving the game. We're going to have legendary runs. We're going to have speed runs. We're going to do everything Halo related as much as possible. And that's my little spiel. Ben, you can give us what you got and then send us out.
Well, first off, I want to give a huge shout out to GameSir. This has been something that Banksy has been working on. Whoop, whoop, hit my mic. Banksy has been working on for quite a while. Been in the back, I almost said back rooms. We've not been in the back rooms at all. I just saw the trailer for that movie earlier. It's actually a good movie. Sorry, I am messing up my entire script here. There's not even a script. Never mind. I'm just trying to say Banksy's been doing a lot of great work, working on this in the background, and I personally have been using GameSir for quite a while. When I joined College Halo, I was originally using a PS5 DualSense Edge. Here it is. Very quickly learned when you go to Halo events, a lot of the times you're playing on Xbox. You need an Xbox controller. Everyone that I talked to recommended the GameSir G7 SE at the time. That was the newest and latest and greatest. Of course, I had to hop on the trend. I played with this for probably 2 years while playing through College Halo. Absolutely loved it. You can see, oh, you can't. It's not that bad, but like, there's definitely some wear and tear in there. You know what I mean? I mean, I've used this thing a lot. As you know, it's been sitting on my Master Chief ever since, in the background of the podcasts and any other videos we record. And then, of course, more recently, I actually won a giveaway from, I believe it was Royal 2. I can't remember. It was Royal 2. Yeah. That was when I was sent the original G7 Pro. And then I ended up upgrading to the G7 Pro 8K Aim Labs edition. Love this controller. Been using it nonstop. Cannot speak enough about how wonderful GameSir's products are. This is not like an ad, I promise you. It's just, it's literally just me saying super hyped about this. It's an incredible opportunity to have this kind of connection with them now. So shout out GameSir and use our link. But other than that, if you have nothing else, I will send us away. This has actually been a pretty good episode. I feel like we actually hit all the topics that I mentioned, or that you let me know about, and that I mentioned in the intro. That was great. We didn't go off like crazy tangents too much. I feel like we stayed pretty on track there, so that was pretty good. But overall, a lot of esports news going on over the next few weeks, especially with EWC ramping up and starting. Of course, Halo Combat. Is it Combat Evolved? The new one?
Campaign Evolved.
Campaign Evolved coming out very soon. Hopefully, we will have some new content coming on that. And then, like Banksy said, Friday, new content piece coming out. Hopefully, you guys do enjoy that new little series we've been working on. Might have given you guys a hint earlier in this podcast. You never know. But we do hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. We hope you enjoyed this episode just as much as we did making it. This has been episode 17 of season 3. We got to end the season thing. I don't know what we're doing. Of the Quigley podcast. We will see you in the next one.